In this video, I will explore the captivating history, present-day implications, and significant societal impact of the division between North India and South India. By utilizing data, expert analysis, and historical documentation, my aim is to provide insight into the intricate and historically rich issue of racism and discrimination between North and South Indians. India is a vibrant tapestry of various ethnic groups, languages, and cultures, each with its own unique historical journey in the North and South. The North has experienced a rich history of invasions and migrations over the course of many centuries. Indo-Aryans, Persians, Greeks, Mongols, and British, among others, have all left their mark on the region. This has resulted in a rich socio-cultural and linguistic fabric encompassing various ethnic groups including Rajasthani, Haryanvi, Gujarati, Punjabi, Marathi, Sindhi, Hindi, and Kashmiri. The South, home to diverse ethnic groups such as Malayalis, Telugu, Tamilians, and Kannadigas, boasts a rich history shaped by ancient Dravidian civilizations and flourishing maritime trade networks. Physical differences, like skin color and height, among certain North Indians and South Indians have unfortunately been exploited to support unfounded racial theories. The notion that having lighter skin or being taller is associated with superiority is a remnant of colonial influence that still exists in certain segments of Indian society. The portrayal of these surface disparities has been magnified to foster a sense of distinction, frequently disregarding the vibrant cultural legacy and accomplishments of South India. An interesting example is the term Madrasi, which was originally used to describe the people living in the Madras Presidency, a prominent region in southern India during the colonial era under British rule. In today's society, though, the term has acquired a negative meaning, being wrongly used to stereotype and belittle people from South India, often with an inappropriate emphasis on their darker skin tones, similar to a derogatory term used in America. Another term that has gained popularity is Malu, originally used as a casual way to refer to Malayalis from Kerala. However, in certain situations, it has been used in a negative way to unfairly stereotype and belittle South Indians. This erosion of communication goes beyond casual humor, reinforcing prejudice and a disregard for personal relationships. The use of offensive language reflects a mindset that fosters inequality and division, going against the principles of inclusivity and mutual respect for all cultures and ethnicities in India. However, there are underlying factors that go beyond mere terminology. There seems to be a lack of understanding and appreciation for the rich cultural practices and attire unique to South India, including the traditional lungis. It's unfortunate that some people have misunderstood or even ridiculed these traditions. The representation of South Indians in Bollywood films has frequently reinforced stereotypes, leading to a distorted perception among the wider viewership. Nevertheless, it's important to acknowledge that not everyone shares these views and that there is an increasing recognition and value placed on cultural diversity within India. India's issue with colorism goes beyond being a social bias. It is a lingering effect of colonialism, which can be seen in the thriving skin lightening industry worth billions of dollars. The skin lightening industry in India has seen significant growth over the years, driven by the long-held belief that lighter skin is associated with beauty, success, and social status. This industry worth billions thrives on exploiting insecurities that are deeply rooted in historical colonial attitudes and modern societal norms. Beyond numbers, the real impact of colorism is felt in personal stories across the country. High-profile cases, such as Bollywood celebrities endorsing skin lightening products, have sparked debates about beauty standards and self-acceptance. Some celebrities have faced backlash for their participation in these campaigns, leading to a re-evaluation of the messages being sent to young Indians. The far-reaching effects of colorism extend well beyond the beauty industry, permeating into various aspects of life, including marriage choices, employment opportunities, and everyday social dynamics. The emphasis on lighter skin is clearly evident in numerous matrimonial ads, underscoring its perceived importance in marital relationships. In professional environments, there has been criticism of job postings that explicitly favor candidates of a particular skin color, which indicates a clear bias based on color. The complex issue of colorism in India often manifests itself in the political arena, intertwining with regionalism and racism. An incident that gained attention was when Tarun Vijay, a member of the ruling BJP, tried to defend India against allegations of racism after attacks on African nationals. During an interview with Al Jazeera, he made a comment saying, "If we were racist, why would we have the South? Why do we live with them? We have black people around us." This incident highlighted the historical tensions between northern and southern Indians, tensions rooted in differences in language, culture, and notably skin color. In addition to political discussions, the issue of colorism runs deep within the social fabric of Indian society. The multi-billion-dollar industry centered around skin whitening capitalizes on a widespread insecurity regarding dark skin, which goes against the traditional portrayals of revered deities such as Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, who are commonly depicted with blue skin in art. The contrast between religious symbols and societal preferences reveals a clear bias towards lighter skin. In addition, certain individuals from North India uphold a belief in their own superiority, asserting a connection to the so-called Aryan race. This belief, along with the perpetuation of stereotypes regarding height and skin color, contributes to the prevalence of regional biases and colorism in social attitudes and interactions. The promotion of Hindi as a national language has not just been a matter of policy, but has ignited debates on linguistic imperialism, shining a light on the deep-seated cultural and political divides between India's north and south. These linguistic debates underscore broader issues of representation and identity. A significant aspect of this divide is the concentration of political power. Historically, many of India's prime ministers have hailed from the north, including figures like Indira Gandhi, whose Parsi heritage contrasts with the prevalent narrative that India is predominantly a Hindu nation. This has sparked discussions about the diversity of India's leadership and its reflection of the country's vast cultural and religious landscape. Further complicating this intricate matter is the noticeable change in demographics witnessed in the past few decades. The South has experienced a decline in birth rates in comparison to the North, which has raised concerns about potential decreases in representation in Parliament. This demographic trend has the potential to significantly impact the political and cultural landscape, leading to concerns and uncertainties among South Indians in the upcoming decade. Certain societal attitudes in India are still influenced by the myth of Aryan superiority, despite the lack of scientific evidence. This perpetuates a false sense of hierarchy based on claimed ancestral connections to the Aryans. This unfounded belief in Aryan ancestry has been leveraged by some to claim a higher status among northern Indians, perpetuating harmful stereotypes that overlook the rich tapestry of Indian ancestry and the scientific consensus that humans are far more similar than different. The tangible and often tragic consequences of such myths are far from theoretical, with real-world manifestations. For instance, the ethnic tensions in Sri Lanka provide a clear illustration. In this example, the Sinhalese majority, driven by historical narratives that assert their Indo-Aryan heritage, aimed to forcibly remove the Tamil minority through ethnic cleansing. This horrific agenda mirrors the same dangerous logic employed by Hitler in his attempt to ethnically cleanse Jews in Germany under the belief of Aryan superiority. Both cases underscore a chilling belief in ethnic supremacy, reflecting how destructive the misapplication of debunked racial theories can be, especially when it leads to the marginalization or persecution of perceived lesser groups. In reality, the genetic diversity within India debunks the myth of a pure Aryan race. Scientific studies have shown that Indians, whether from the north or south, share more similarities than differences, highlighting the baseless nature of racial superiority claims. As we conclude our exploration into the complexities of racism, regionalism, and colorism within India, it's evident that the path to a more inclusive and united society lies in our collective efforts. Understanding, dialogue, and embracing diversity are key. If you found this video meaningful, remember to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to stay updated on future thought-provoking discussions.